think this is where the Tanakh was trying to get to. Moonshine. Was this what the Tanakh was after? But then that machine swooped down on him and he fell to his death. That's a rebel outpost. I'll have to find whoever's in charge and take them out.
Got enough gear to override anyone. I do what the leadership tells me. I do what the leadership tells me, even if it ain't pleasant.
long as I get paid. What the?
Wonder if I'll ever see my old squad again. Any sign of the enemy?
Not much going on here.
What's the word?
Shoulders feel tense. Be better if I was in a fight.
Judging by that armor, I think I know who's in charge.
Dead. And fresh, too. When I get my hands on you... There's something there. She couldn't have gone far.
This better not be a prank!
That enemy is still here. Be on your guard.
Some tags here. I should take them to Duca. Without a leader, the rebels should abandon this place. But I could always deal with them now. Either way, I'm done here.
Sharpen my blade. It's looking a little long, too.
Don't see anything.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty dead.
No sign of anything. I think we're okay.
Let's hope it was nothing. I'm in trouble now.
We should be safe now. Looks like they're hoarding supplies. Probably raided from other villages. Looks like they're hoarding supplies. Probably raided from other villages.
Outlander, will you trade with the Tanakh?
Nice choice of armor. Honor and strength.
It'd be good to loot all the dead machines here. Might find the parts I'm looking for. No more machines here, which means no more parts. I'll have to come back later. dead Tenakth. What happened here? I better take a look at the bodies. There's the rain. I could smell it coming. Better loot all the machine carcasses here. I might find the parts I need. Trying to get the parts I need here. Better try another location. Those Tanakh might have been trying to collect this stuff when the machine attacked. They made a run for it, but didn't make it.
So the old ones painted their faces with something called makeup, like the card show. Why? Yeah, it beats me.
It probably meant something to them. As it does to
There she is. Heard you had an interesting time at Thebes.
Maniacs, lava. What's not to like?
I'll remember that next time I go traveling.
At least I got what we needed to trap Hephaestus.
Good thing I got my gear ready then.
I found out more about the Sons of Prometheus. They definitely have a base. It's a place called First Forge. We just have to find it.
First Forge? All right, that's it then. I know where that is.
You found one of them? A Sons of Prometheus operative?
He was posing as a Delver, but my focus locked onto his. When he saw me coming, he ran. I caught up with him, and he tried to crush his focus. But there was still data on it. A bunch of locations and coordinates. One of them was called First Forge. I didn't know what it meant till now.
Nice job.
You know me. Ancient tech expert.
Send me those coordinates, okay?
Now hold on, Aloy. I'm coming with you. Sarah's the last of a line of kill. I need to be there when she goes...
Of course.
All right then.
You look tough.
Ha! I've just been making sure I want to be the you.
You'll do fine. Have you spoken?
Yeah, when she's not reading the arc, I gotta say, but I can see.
I should get going.
As soon as you want us heading out to those cauldrons.
I'll give you the heads up.
From the look on your face, I'd say the mission was a success.
I got Omega clearance. Is everyone ready to head out to Cauldron Gemini?
As soon as you give the word.
Did Alva make it here all right?
Our new Quen friend. The moment she laid eyes on the archives, she jumped on them like a long leg.
Sounds about right. Now that I have Omega clearance,
Can't wait to see
better them than us. Once Guy,
the sea. What?
I'm glad you...
Don't forget,
I should...
of course.
Welcome back.
Good to be back.
I could barely keep up. Varl gave her an... Though when she turned... We showed her to the... She hasn't left...
Sounds like all... How are things?
Slightly apparently called it meat. You'd think we have
Read anything?
I found apparently that and cleanse me.
I need...
Right. That means we'll be go.
Aloy!
Right to work, I see.
There's just so much. I mean, we knew of artificial beings that served the ancestors, but Gaia? Oh, she's amazing! And you, a true reincarnation of an ancestor. Genetically speaking, of course, not like the, late CO. And there's more ancestors out there, returned from beyond the stars. Of course, they're trying to kill us, which is not great. And Eric Visser is with them, which is disturbing. And then there's Hephaestus, and...
Okay. How about we take it one step at a time?
You're right. I also owe you an explanation for everything that happened at Landfall.
You said you...
Right. He was in as he spawned, and he took a special whom we
Tech.
anyway. In fact, so across the if only perhaps the Emperor dozens of scouting and the one who we the living. It may seem we had no idea.
You said the expedition across the sea was... What happened?
We lost most of our ships and scores of soldiers, and that was before. Once we landed, and we struggled to replenish our. There were bright spots, to be sure, but nothing improved the CO's mood as his dreams of saving the tribe were slowly. He became more and more upset and more. You heard him. We knew these weren't, but he was
What a great guy.
the Quen. But what principle?
So...
He won't. But he's. I can't tell. The best thing I can say about him is that to. Oh.
Yep, sound... Back at...
Admit the but that only.
What?
I.
You mentioned the...
Her name, when I passed, it brought honor. Only
Why?
Halika knew that once, not even your fam, unless you could,
It sounds hard.
like the folk. Well, last time, because of, but
I prom...
yeah, those who wore
This...
right. One of the. That's our.
I see you've been using...
It's been. What would it like the data with this? I've been able. This could. That is.
You wanted data, you'll...
A diviner has. And. But. Maybe it'll.
You mentioned air...
The Z. He is known to the Quen. Combing through data related to his work led us to breakthroughs related to weapons and military tactics. Knowledge our rulers used to conquer and expand, to become the empire we are today. That's why. But it appeared yet another.
Well...
If
Beta mentioned...
whatever.
Hi.
Is not. I mean, but.
Yeah. I hope everyone's been treating you okay.
Oh, yeah, of course. They've all been extremely welcoming. And they share the knowledge they learn. It's refreshing. Back home, diviners can only share data with the...
Sounds restrict...
Yeah, you are...
I need to get going.
All I need is to help you succeed in your mission. The plan Gaia told me about, to cap... It will help set...
I hope so.
Then...
The old ones created so many wonderful inventions to help others, to help the planet. Technology really can be an amazing thing.
You're just a ray of sunshine, aren't you?
Aloy, well met. We've been briefed on our mission, and are ready whenever you wish to head to Cauldron Gemini.
Were you able to finish the new arm Gaia was helping you with?
Indeed. I was hoping we could discuss it, if you have a moment.
How are your studies going?
I wanted to learn more about the world of the Old Ones.
And?
I looked up this pharaoh Gaia said you went looking for, and learned about the plague of machines he unleashed. To think that the ancient world was wiped out by a mistake. A single miscalculation. There is no glory or honor in such a fate. Only hubris and pointless death.
That about sums it up. Have you spoken with Alva?
The Quen is peculiar. Nothing like a Tenakth. Her mind is sharp, that much is certain. But it's hard to imagine her surviving in the wilds.
Trust me, she's tougher than she looks.
I will take your word for it.
Now that you know who the enemy is, do you have any questions?
I'll admit, I find them hard to grasp. From the heavens. And invulnerable.
For now.
I will leave the strategy to you. I trust you will point my blade where it will cut the deepest.
You wanted to talk about your arm?
Indeed. It's time to test it. And I want you to be there.
Okay. How are we doing this?
Not how. Where? Will you meet me where we felled Regala's tremor tusk? Right where the river bends?
Sure, if you want, but I'm not sure I understand.
You'll see when we get there. I promise.
Then I'll let you know.
You have my thanks.
I have to go now.
Then do not...
Like I said, I'll call you when I'm close.
May the Ten guide your...
Welcome back.
There we go. All drones are reconnected to the dome now.
I like this one. Aloy, I know your experience in Thebes was unsettling, but we have a new problem.
Did something go wrong with Beta and the rig? Will we be able to transport you to Gemini?
The rig is complete. The problem is Hephaestus itself. It has accelerated its proliferation throughout the Cauldron network, increasing its power.
But with your sub-functions restored, we can still succeed, right?
Correct. But the net effect is that absorbing Hephaestus will take longer than previously calculated.
How long?
Even with Omega clearance, my current estimate is that the merge will take 35 hours.
And each hour increases the risk of detection by the Zeniths. Two cores. Two overrides. What if the merge were carried out by two clones of Elizabeth Sobek, both armed with Omega clearance? How long then? Half the time?
Hephaestus would be unprepared for the simultaneous labor of two operators, in addition to obvious synergetic efficiencies. Calculating. It would reduce the merge time to approximately 4.5 hours.
Okay. Varl, it looks like we're gonna need Beta at Gemini. Do you think you can convince her?
I don't know, but I'll try.
What about our diversion? Are the pulse generators ready?
Only a final test remains. I am confident that if fired in proximity to other cauldrons, the pulses will mask our activities at Gemini from the zeniths.
Good. As long as Aaron can operate one without shooting himself in the face.
Aloy, you better get down here. Beta's in bad shape.
Okay.
So the old ones painted their faces with something called makeup.
Aloy. I tried, but it's impossible. I don't think anything will convince her to go.
We don't have a choice.
Good luck.
Beta, you have to come with us. It's the only way. It's one mission. The most important one. We need you. Tell me why you won't go. What if they take me back? Alone, in a cell again. Their slave. Forever. Laurel and I will be at Gemini too. I'll protect you. As soon as we get Hephaestus, we'll come straight back here. The Zeniths aren't going to find us. You don't have to be afraid. No! You can't protect me. Nothing can protect me from them. I told you from the beginning we'll never beat them. It's hopeless. Beta. Leave me alone! You don't understand! You're right. I don't understand. We have the same genes, the same mind, the same heart. So why can't you find the strength to do what has to be done? Like Elizabeth would. Don't you think I've thought about that? I don't know what piece of Elizabeth I'm missing. I don't know what you have that I don't. I look through all the data from your focus. You were raised as an outcast, shunned, and isolated just like me, so what's the difference? What's my defect? Beta, you don't have a defect. Beta, look, it's not a piece of Elizabeth. The difference is, I had him. Frost. He raised you, trained you, but he was never warm or loving. The day he died, the day he gave you that charm, he was going to abandon you. He wanted me to embrace the tribe. But then he gave his life for mine. He loved me in his own way. And that was enough. What did it feel like? It was like having the strength that was always there. It's still there. Even now I hear him in my head when things get bad. When it looks impossible, look deeper. And then fight like you can win. You don't have to go on the mission. We'll find another way. I'll go. You said you'd try to protect me. I believe you. But you have to promise me one thing. Yes, of course. If it goes bad, if the Zeniths find us, I don't want to be their slave again. Do you understand? Okay. Promise? I promise. I could use as much time as you can give me to study up on the merge, to make it as efficient as possible. I'll be ready when you are. I swear.
Aloy, whenever you're ready, come speak to me and I'll ask the others to make final preparations for the mission.
I'm quite certain that it's a unique situation.
I know that. But if there were two of me walking around, I'd run for the hills and
So
never
this
look
data is from a weapon of mass
Come on, I'm
destruction.
being serious.
Or a game.
back. So am I.
Great.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. I was just the ones Gaia and Is everything
Not anymore. We just needed to talk some things through.
to understand one another is to embrace truth. Oh, and
Any more data?
all of it. We knew the ancestors, in fact, the sheep.
Even the Quenner Way, where I grew up, from a fire. Have you spoke?
A little bit. I did hear her singing
You should ask.
maybe.
If you...
Gaia's
What?
he,
For now. Must be strange. And here...
it is, but our view, perhaps.
You...
Yes. I found references to an old world. It's called Leviathan. A sprawling network of river gates and the legacy revealed that the old ones, but the data from the greenhouse mentions the research facility where Leviathan was created. It's in San Francisco.
Another Pharaoh facility?
No. Leviathan was a project by Eileen Sasaki, another ancestor. So the legacy tells us, anyway. If we can acquire that data, we might be able to fix the system back in the Great Delta. Every year, my sister gets terrified with Leviathan.
Okay. So...
That's the thing. But one of our diviners has... Would you come with me? You're much better at fighting.
Of course. I'll let...
Thank you, Aloy.
Ash, make sure you talk...
Mayor Path.
And, like I said, I'll let you know when I'm in landfall. We'll find the data you're after. Hey,
Are you sure we shouldn't be checking up on you? Whatever went on between you and Beta sounded... Not that I'm judging. Forge knows all the screws flew loose every time.
I think we'll be fine from now on.
I'm glad to hear it.
After we get
It wasn't that bad. Besides, the soldiers, I think they still did. They bought our. As long as I...
Thank you, Aaron.
Okay, no.
Anybody take...
Zoe can't stand... I tried Alva, but I don't think she knows what... And I'm not putting Varl...
What about Qatar?
Ah, now there's a man. Pretty sure we downed half a kit.
I should go.
That same here.
Aloy, it sounded like you guys had...
We just had a lot.
Does this mean she's coming with it?
It does. I hope you're ready to rein in the most stubborn AI of all time.
That's what all this was for.
Hephaestus won't go down quietly.
Hephaestus is just a program that's lost its... I can always call upon the goddess if you're nervous.
Funny. You were right, you know, about keeping Rost's memories buried. I guess part of me thought he was holding me back, because he wanted me to be a Nora. But the truth is, he gave me a lot.
He was a good man.
I hope firing off those pulse gen...
It'll work.
Always up?
Nah, just...
Yeah. How does...
Anxious. I heard Catalo ask for all... And I know he's been...
I hope they are.
Like I said.
Any last finding?
Not really.
Oh?
When we put Gaia together.
You think they'll listen to you?
In time, I believe so.
If anyone... What will you and Zoe do if you go back to the Embrace?
I hope she'll come with me. At least for a while. And I'll go with her to Plainsong too. She'll probably want to talk to her people about all this as well. We'll figure it out.
I know you will. I'm glad you're coming.
Sure there's no
more running. Hey.
I've already got the location of my assigned cauldron.
Good.
I heard you and Beta had a...
News travels fast.
It wasn't exactly a quiet conversation.
There were just things that needed to be said.
A healthy crop to those who clear the weeds between them. As the...
You look like you have something on...
We're going to war soon. And war is something I promised myself I'd left behind in the Red Raids, but... every voice I hear, every word... It makes me realize just how much life was given so that ours could flourish. Fighting for that gift, if we fail...
Helps to know you're not alone.
For a moment there...
I don't know what you're talking...
As soon...
You'll hear...